Hello Mech Warriors and welcome to the Battle of Tukayyid Online. This is our online campaign using MegaMek to recreate the Battle of Tukayyid from the Battle of Tukayyid campaign book, which was released by Catalyst. And so we're going to have a look at how we create our ComStar force. So all the details for how to create your forces can be found in the web document, which is here. Links have been sent out. If we scroll down past the introduction, we've got the section on how to create our ComStar force. And so we're going to create 3 forces of 18,000 BV. I'm just going to create one today, but in total you'd have 54,000 BV made of 3 forces of 18,000 BV. And another important thing here is that they should include between 45% and 65% of the force made up by standard technology units. By standard technology, we mean anything that doesn't have introductory technology. And what's introductory technology? It's everything that's in the basic Battletech: A Game of Armored Combat book. So standard engines, standard gyros, standard armor, internal structure, LRMs, SRMs, all the basic stuff. So that's introductory tech. So each ComStar force is made up of 2 level 2s plus support units, which is 1 level 2 of support units. And what is in the Battle of Tukayyid book isn't quite compatible with MegaMek. In a Battletech book you get 2 level 2s and then you get some battlefield support points to spend. So this is going to kind of simulate that idea. And then you'll make 3 sets of those. So in total you'll have 6 level 2s and 3 level 2 supports. And then whenever you play in a track, then you'll just take a certain percentage of this. Now sometimes it's 33%, sometimes it isn't, so we'll talk about that later. But for the time being, let's go ahead and I'm going to roll this randomly. I'm going to do this completely randomly except for the vehicles. And I'm going to use this useful thing. We're not going to show this on the tables on the screen because I don't want to breach copyright here, but this is the Battle of Tukayyid supplemental. There's also the Battle of Tukayyid book, which both have tables in. And in this we've got random tables which we can use. Now it doesn't tell you what the makeup of the different level 2s are, it just gives you tables to roll on and gives you some guidance. So I'm going to use some kind of judgment there onto what to make up. So if I'm going to scroll down here to page 12 and 13 of this, now it gives me a list of mechs, and you can just choose from the list. They have to come from the list. You can just choose from the list here. Now be aware that some of these things on the list, the C variants, don't exist in MegaMek until the moratorium has been passed, which I don't think is for another month. So we can't use those in the campaign. But I'm going to start by making an assault level 2. So I'm going to start with the big boys first. And my assault level 2 I'm going to decide is to be made of 6 mechs that are going to have 1 heavy, 1 assault, 2 heavies, 2 mediums, and 1 light. And we'll see how that does. So let's go for the assault first. Now once I've rolled them, I can also look at what level of technology they have. So I've got a 2. A 2 is a Cyclops Great Command mech to start off with. So CP11A Cyclops. So I go to my out of combat unit. Introductory. Now is it introductory? CP. Oh, SP. Cyclops. So that's the going to be the advanced version. So at this point I could choose. I could choose which version of the Cyclops I use. And there's a list. I can either downgrade it to 10Z or upgrade it to the 11A. But since I think it's going to be my command mech, I'm going to keep it upgraded. There we go. So now let's roll for the next table. 2. Got a heavy mech. 2 on the assault table is a Thunderbolt. Okay, so are we going to go for the Thunderbolt 7, or are we going to go for the Thunderbolt 6? Let's go for the Thunderbolt 7 for this one, the Thunderbolt 7M. And it gives me a choice here. I can choose between the Thunderbolt 7M or the Thunderbolt 5S. So I'm going to choose this Thunderbolt 7M. Another heavy. 4. A shootist. Okay. So this one, there isn't an introductory version of a shootist. It's just the old StarLeague version. It's going to be a shootist 8A. And I've got other options. Does it give me any other options for this shootist? I don't think it does in the list. I think there's just one option. Well, strangely enough, it's not. Yeah, it's just got the one. It's just got the 8A, which is available to me here. The old StarLeague version. So I've already got 45,046 BV, 4,546 BV from this. I'll switch now to using units for introductory units, I think, for the mediums. So let's have a couple of mediums that are going to be on the introductory. So that's 6. So what's the 6 going to be? The 6 on the assault lance is going to be a crab. So the introductory version of the crab, I think, is the crab 23. So we've got the crab 27 there, but we're going to choose the crab 20. There we go. So that's our introductory one. And let's go for another introductory one. 5, a sentinel. And we're going to go for the sentinel. Which one does it suggest here in the MegaMek? Sentinel 3L. I can't take the Sentinel 3L, so I'm going to take the Sentinel 3L there. I'll take that one. So that's an advanced one, and we'll have to roll the light one as being an introductory one. So let's roll 4. Oh, there's no assault in the 4, so let's roll another medium in this lance. 3. A Kintara. No. A Wolverine. Definitely we can put that as an introductory. So assault level 2s can't have light, so we're going to have another Wolverine. Now it's kind of aiming at about 7,000 BV for this, so I might get slightly over, and I'll have to make my other lance slightly smaller. So we're going to go for the Wolverine Classic here. Should we go for the 6K with the autocannon? Which one does it suggest? 6R. Let's go for the 6R. So that's our first level 2, okay, and kind of aiming for about 7,000, which leaves us about 4,000 leftover vehicles, so it's okay I'm going over at the moment. That's part of the good thing about doing this, because you've got one level 1, and then we can create another level 1 in a minute, another level 2 in a minute. And one useful thing here, I'm going to create a little holding area. Now if you just create a bot, let's just call this Assault level 2. One thing I'd love them to be able to do is you'd be able to create folders or organise mechs a bit better, but it's a bit limited what you can do in MegaMek. So I'm going to change owner and send it to there, and that way I can keep track of the BB separate here. So let's go back, and this time we're going to go for a fire level 2. I'm going to start with 2 heavies, 2 mediums and 2 lights. Let's make this one slightly lighter. So 2 heavies. I'm going to go for a free bombardier. There's only one bombardier available, a 12D. So I'll have to take that as a advanced tech one. You can see the colours different as well, so that helps. And we'll go for another heavy mech. Going to go for a free. That's another bombardier. Ooh, yeah, going on. We'll stick with the rolls. So I've got 2 bombardiers. Okay, some long range firepower there. Let's go for a couple of mediums. 2. Now these really need to be level 2. So we've got a Shadowhawk 2 HT, which is the Tukayyid variant. We can't use that because it's not in here, so we're just going to use the 2H. That's the introductory one there. And then we're going to add another roll for Kintaro. Oh no, it's not Kintaro, it's Blackjack. So let's take the introductory version of the Blackjack here. What options does it give us in the mediums? It says Blackjacks can be either 1s or 2s. So we'll take a Blackjack 1. And finally, I'm going to have a couple of lights, I think. I think maybe we could get another heavy. Let's go for another heavy. Let's hope I don't roll another bombardier. 1. An archer. Let's go for a classic archer. Let's go for the 2R. So that'll add nicely to our BV. Remember, we need to have no more than 65% advanced tech, or standard tech I should say. So, and we'll go for 2 lights. What light max we're going to have here? So in the fire level 2, we've got a 2, which is the Valkyrie. Nice one from the bot set, that one. Let's go for the introductory version of the Valkyrie, which is the QA. Yep, in actual fact that's the only version I can take, it's the only version on the list. And let's roll again. One more light, gonna go Urban Mech. And we'll go for the introductory version of that. So there's my 2 level 2s. Brilliant. So now I can do a little bit of maths. I had 2 Urban Mechs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Oh, I didn't need another one, so I can delete the Urban Mech. That's a shame. I wanted the Urban Mech. There we go. So I've got 12 there, 12 mechs, and I've got just over 14,000. So that leaves me about 3,400 for vehicles. And just to kind of keep a running total, I can kind of work out roughly what my introductory tech is. So I know that Shadowhawk is introductory tech. I know the Black Jack is introductory tech. I know the Archer is introductory tech. So if I just kind of key those things in, I could add them to another section just to check that. Let's do that. Let's add a bot and call it intro tech. Okay, I'll just pick the ones that are introductory tech. So I'm going to move all of these now. Actually, I'll keep them now. So Wolverine, that Wolverine's the introductory tech, so I'm going to change the owner and put it in the introductory tech pile. Crab's introductory tech. And the Valkyrie was introductory tech. And what else have I got here? The Shadowhawk is introductory tech, and the Blackjack. Now I've split them. Into introductory tech, and I'll put the rest of these back in the pile. Yeah, so now I've got, so far I've got 9,703 BV of advanced. Now I can have up to, for advanced tech, I can have up to 18,000 times by 0.65, so I can have up to 11,700. So I've only got like another 1,000 BV that I could add. So I could look at my intro tech units here and I could think, should I take one of those and make it a advanced tech and then just have introductory tech vehicles? We can do that. So how much is a crab? Let's have a look. How much is the crab 27? So the crab 27 is virtually the same BV. It's 27. 1198 BV and here we've got 1143. So not much difference in BV. In actual fact, the only difference here is, that's it. It's got standard gyro, it's got a fusion engine, it's got ferrofibrous. So that's the reason why it's slightly better. So let's take that then instead. So I'll select that, and I'll remove the crab from here. So that's put me right on the limit of 65%. So all of my vehicles are going to have to be introductory technology. So I'm going to have 6 vehicles or 6 troops. Okay, so 6 vehicles and or 6 platoons of troops. Now, so I really like playing with the Pegasus Scout tank, so I'm going to make this very heavy on scout tanks, on hover. So I'm going to go for Pegasus hover tank, and I really like the missile one. I'm going to go for 1, 2, and let's got 3 there. Let's just go for 2. And let's go for a Saladin. With the AC-20, they are killers. Standard or armor version. Okay, it's just amount of armor, so I'm going to go for the extra armor version and less ammo. Hit hard, hit fast. 1, 2. So now I'm reaching the edges of my BB because I want to get to 18,000. So let's see how much I've got in total there. So I've got 13,445. So I've got 13,445 plus 3837. So that just gives me just over 700. 721 left. So what can I get for 721? Well, I can take a couple of infantry units. Now, if your infantry units are jump or motorized or are foot, they have to be carried by something. But instead I'm going to choose mechanized. Now the mechanized troops are in the non-box set here, so we're going to choose. Now I can remember what they're called when you do this. So I'm just going to click on the filter here for infantry. And foot. Now you have to take them in, you don't list squads here, you have to take them in platoons. So we're going to go for a mechanized hover platoon. And we're going to go for mechanized hover platoon of SRMs. And they only cost 41. So I'm going to take a couple of these. Got quite good movement. I've got a movement of 4, which is good for infantry. And now let's stick everything back into the same pile. Put them all into there we go. I could sort these out again into level 1 and level the 2 level 2s that I've got, but I know these 4 plus the crab were in the first level 1, and I know these were in the second level 2, I should say. And then I've got my support level 2 here. So what do I do with my last few points? Well, let's see if I can give my commander a little bit more oomph with a 3-4 pilot. Just about. Just get my 3-4 pilot. My commander of my other lance is going to be the archer. Can I get the archer to 3 gunnery? No, I can't. But one of the little tricks I find with this, maybe make the vehicles a little better, because they're quite low BV, but they hit quite hard. So I'm going to take the Pegasus. I'm going to try and make these some elite gunners in the Pegasus. Oh, so I've got one elite gunner in the Pegasus. I managed to get one up. Or I could put 3 onto the pilot there. Should we make it more fluffy and make the commander of the archer? Here's the archer. Can we get that to 3? No. We'll make it 4-4, maybe. Let's make the crab better. Just going over. So let's just play with the numbers a bit. I'm going to go back to my original idea, I think, and make this Pegasus scout tank better. Now I'm going to designate some leaders here. I'm going to call these guys Adapt. So all of the command ranks are called Adept in ComStar. So that's my first level one, and then my second level one, let's make the archer. Let's make one of the bombardiers here the Adept. Here we go. And you can change the names, change the random name generator for what type it is. I think we've just got it to general at the moment. So if you click on random names, you can click what it is. I think they've just started off as general. If you get clan, they only get single names. There isn't a particular one for ComStar, it's just a general one. So that's my 18,000 for my first level 2. So if you go on and make 2 more level 2 more groups, so 4 more level 2s and 2 level 2s for support, that gives you your total. Best thing to do with this then is to save this one as one file and then take the other 2 and save those. And if you want to easily get this into MegaMek, from MegaMek into the Discord server, then if you just hit compact display and you highlight this, you can copy and paste it. Now I would show you that, but it doesn't work on a Mac. You have to press Ctrl+C to copy and paste it. And then I'd recommend going into Word or Excel and then just posting it there, and then copying the text and putting it into the Discord. So if I go to the Discord and have a look, here's the Discord, and I've got here the welcome to Tukayyid. It's got the details here of the campaign. It's got the here we go. It's just a general channel. New players, once you come in, you announce yourself here, and then I'll create a channel for you. Organise new games. Someone's put that on already. Questions to the GM. Dead pilots. Any fiction battle reports. A little space for memes, so they don't take everywhere else, but a little bit of fun. All of the maps that we've made for the campaign are on here. So every map that we need that isn't already made, because the Battle of Tukayyid map pack is actually already made, then they're on here. A little discussion board just about Chaos Campaign, and then this is where you report your results, campaign reporting. And then we've got some information here about the just the MegaMek information, how to download it, some little training videos, general resources, some great videos by Critical Rocket here about the Battle of Tukayyid Remastered. And of course Tex's great thing about Tukayyid. If you haven't watched that, make sure you watch that. Our scoreboard, just to let you know how everybody's doing. Okay, medals and awards, so we'll be issuing those as people complete campaigns, frequently asked questions, as a mod channel for us, and errata. So if there are any erratas that I put in, I'll make a log of them here. And then you've got your TO&Es here for each clan. Each clan has got a command channel where they can discuss things, and then they've got a TO&E. So here's the command channel, and then here's the TO&Es, the table of ordnance and equipment. And I've got an example one there for clan Smoke Jaguar, and you can see what I've done is I've copied and pasted it. and then I've just done a bit of formatting and added the tonnages. The tonnages are quite important for doing the calculations for costs, and it doesn't copy across the tonnages when you export by copying and pasting from MegaMek, so it's worth adding those in. And then it lists it just exactly like this with a BV free, with a gunnery free and piloting 4. The only thing it doesn't do is add the word BV, so I've just added it at the end. So it doesn't take too much to copy it across into this format. And then I've simulated one here where I've actually done a track where you've deployed someone and chosen what forces you're going to use, and then a damage report, so you can have a look through that and show how that's laid out. So as soon as you've created your force and you've put it up onto your TO&E after requesting it, you're ready to go, and just stick into your challenge here on the Batchel, and you're ready to face your first opponent. Until next time, and hopefully we'll do a couple more of these videos, sailor and good fighting.